What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old birthday reading, honey, for Miss LisaRaye McCoy. I had one of my subscribers ask for this birthday reading. You all know that Miss LisaRaye, her daughter Kai and her mom Katie just appeared on Iyanla's Fix My Life. I think we all learned a lot about LisaRaye and where she comes from, her relationship with her daughter, and her troubling relationship with her mother. So let's take a closer look at LisaRaye, who was born on September 23rd, 1967. That makes her 53 years old. Her strengths are she is creative. She is adventuresome. She is exciting. Her weaknesses, she's troubled, depressive, and addictive. Okay, her meditation. Generally, we don't figure out what's going wrong with us when we are feeling well. That's interesting. Let's get off into her birthday. It says her birthday is the day of the breakthrough. And that's interesting because we just saw her on Iyanla Fix My Life having just that, a breakthrough. She is a Libra and she is on the cusp. So that means she has some Libra traits and some Virgo. Okay, and what do we know about Virgos? Very determined, very hardworking, very service-oriented. Very much so into giving back and helping others. Libras are all about relationships, partnerships. They're all about beauty, fashion. They're very outgoing. And Libras can be intellectual as well. Okay, so the book says a reoccurring theme in the lives of September 23rd people is that of breaking through restrictions. The expansive individuals born on this day are not free to develop and unfold their personalities until they have struggled with and overcome either physical or formal difficulties. This struggle is usually extremely intense and, in fact, goes on even after successive breakthroughs. Indeed, life for those born on this day is a series of ongoing challenges which must each be met and conquered. In this respect, September 23rd people may well be described as spiritual warriors. Wow, that's interesting. The more highly evolved of September 23rd people use the fruits of their struggle to benefit all of those around them, if only as a living symbol of determination to overcome adversity. Less highly evolved individuals born on this day may get bogged down in personal conflicts, often as a result of their substantial ego. So we have seen LisaRaye, out in these streets, honey, over there on Fox Soul, throwing shade at Will and Jada, Halle Berry. We have seen a lot of that behavior in which they succeed in stirring up a lot of trouble. What did I just say? Okay. But not necessarily yielding positive results. Okay, so like I said in my LisaRaye video that I did with her being on Iyanla Fix My Life, a lot of the things, you guys, she's saying and doing is to keep her name out in these streets. Okay? That's why she over there on Fox Soul with the rest of them. What is that? Claudia and Vivica, she over there with them. And I told y'all I think it would be a better look for Miss LisaRaye to change up her image and quit with this I'm still sexy and young. Like I told y'all, LisaRaye is a very beautiful woman, but just going off your looks all the time and just trying to play that sexy role is just not going to get you to the next level in your life. You are a grandmother. And, though you may not look like a grandmother, your old ass should not be on OnlyFans. I'm just saying, leave that to your daughter. You claim she ain't got no job and nothing to do. I will point her into that direction because she's a very beautiful girl. What is she, a plus size model? It's a lot of different ways to advertise yourself on OnlyFans and really make it into a business. Model plus size clothing. That's what the daughter should do. Do some bikinis. There's a lot of men that love them some plus size women, honey. Okay. So I think that's what the daughter should do. LisaRaye, I just feel like I said, I get the feeling she likes people depending on her. That's why she's taking care of everybody. That way she can control everybody, which is what Iyanla told her. All right. The book also says it would be advantage for them to retire. What did I say? She need to retire. Her image, though, is where I'm coming from, honey. Okay, I don't know what the book talking about, but I think she would get on a better path in life if she's to let that image go or use it and don't let it use you. Like I said, get over there on Lifetime, USA. She could be on a show like Fox Soul, but do some projects of quality. Quit with the urban stuff that you be trying to do. You can't do the same stuff you did in your 20s. You just can't. People like to see people grow and evolve. That way they can have a certain level of respect for you, and they can't really do that, LisaRaye. You keep doing the same shit. So let's read that line again. It would be advantage for them to retire for a while from life's fray, get their heads screwed on straight, and put their considerable energy at the service of a worthwhile cause. What did I just tell y'all? What did I just say? She needs to, put her energy into things that really serves her. I think I heard her say that she speaks to a lot of women on their goals and their purpose and creating vision boards. She needs to keep doing that. But all this being messy, calling out other celebrities, saying that Halle can't keep a man, that just does not look good. And it reminded people, LisaRaye, that you can't keep a man. That's all that came out of that. Nobody was looking at how you clown Halle. More people were dragging you. So that's just how I feel about that, honey. But it says September 23rd, people are capable of moving mountains. Yet there are times when they sink into depressions or low energy periods where they can't seem to summon the feeblest of energy. I could see that in her. Yeah, I could see that in her. Like I said before, you guys, I don't think she's really happy with her life, even though she's smiling and making jokes on, the whole Fox Soul show. It seemed like she has a strained relationship with her sister, Debrat. There's something, for some reason, I just get the feeling there's something about LisaRaye that Debrat does not like, and I'm kind of getting LisaRaye is controlling, she's the big sister. You need to get my approval first, because she was just really upset about Debrat not telling her, about the engagement and all of that. And I could kind of understand that. I don't want to say, I don't understand that, but the way she went off, did y'all see that when Debrat tried to surprise her? She was yelling and screaming at her sister. All of that was about control. It was, you should have told me. And if people are not opening up to you and telling you stuff that they used to, that they used to feel comfortable telling you, that is something that you have to look within about. Maybe she does not trust you. I think that's what that is. Like Debrat, I get this feeling like she's separating herself, creating a new identity. And, now that she's engaged, it's like I'm not going to allow my sister to run amok and, be controlling my life, telling me what to do and how I should do it and who I should do it with. And I don't know. I'm going to look more, you guys, into that situation because I don't know. I just get the feeling that really bothers LisaRaye. And I get, she loves her sister, but, whenever you need to change in life, guys, there will be people in your life, they may distance themselves from you because that change is not coming quick enough. Okay, so the fact that the mother is in the household constantly arguing with her, the daughter don't have no career path, but yet she spread her legs and got pregnant. See, all that spreading of the legs and getting pregnant is you using what you got to get what you want. That's that being pretty and being sexy and having sex, producing a child, and that's what all that is. So I feel like LisaRaye is disappointed with her daughter, but she's kind of the reason why the daughter is where she is right now. Okay, that I don't know. That's just what I see with her, and I think LisaRaye is a bit aware of that because remember on Iyanla, she has said, "Oh, I didn't have my stuff together when I was her age either," so that's why she allows that girl to stay in the house. And then, now she's gonna make it be about the grandbaby. Oh, I just need to be near my grandbaby. I need to make sure she's taking care of it. LisaRaye is codependent from what I see. But let's see more of what the book is saying. So it says, certainly there's nothing lazy or slack about those born on this day. It is just that they cannot fake enthusiasm, and when they don't feel inspired, would rather do nothing at all than produce shoddy work. September 23rd, people are drawn to happenings of all sorts. Whether they are mentally, emotionally, and physically oriented, they are action people, for whom words are only a means to an end. As a matter of course, most September 23rd people are not particularly verbal and communicate what they have to say directly, sometimes with no words at all. For those who do possess the gift of speech, theirs is an elegantly simple, precise, and economic style, carrying little excess verbiage. Those born on this day can be extremely seductive and charming. Okay, that gets to those looks. That body, she got a slamming body, honey. At 53, LisaRaye working with a little something, okay? But that whole Players Club mentality is just not, what's going to take you to the next level. Though many appear forbidding or aloof on first meeting, others should not, however, make the mistake of thinking that September 23rd charm is an invitation to get personally involved, particularly on a sexual level. Oh, okay. She ain't gonna give up them draws on the first meeting, honey, okay? Knowing LisaRaye, honey, she gonna make you spend some money first. Okay, because y'all know her and that mother, they about that dollar, about that money. For the most part, September 23rd people put their work first and pleasure second, despite any image they might project. Now, that's interesting because I told y'all I definitely get the, vibe with her of I'm light-skinned, I got beautiful eyes, I got a nice body, I'm sexy. I really do get that from her, and I do feel like LisaRaye is somebody that is very caring. She cares about her family. I definitely get that, and I'm not at all trying to say she's a bad person. I just feel like, she may need to grow up if she wants to get better results in her personal relationships and in her career. That's just what I feel. It says that their real friends are very few and do not value small talk. Often it is better to admire them from a distance than to force an approach. On the other hand, September 23rd, people themselves should be aware of isolating themselves at a deep emotional level and concentrating on universal or worldly concerns to the exclusion of personal matters. For some reason, I instantly thought about when LisaRaye and Iyanla was talking, and Iyanla was telling Lisa to feel, because LisaRaye was coming from a place of mentality in her mind and thinking. So that's what that made me think of. She's a mental person. She thinks. She doesn't allow herself to feel all the time. Remember what Iyanla said to her mother, and her daughter. She says that you guys are not going to change until this all feels bad. And it has to feel so bad to you all to the point where you all have no other choice but to change. And she was talking about, their relationships with themselves and with each other. Iyanla, I'm saying, she knew that they were going to go back to their same patterns of behavior once they got back home. They did have some realizations on the show, but she knew what she was looking at, honey. So, okay, so that last line says, in this, they may be neglecting the trees for the forest, honey. Okay, we know that little saying, you can't see the forest for the trees, honey. Yeah. I don't know. That just takes me, back to, her mother, She kept saying, oh, I don't want to be like my mother. I don't want, you are like your mother. You controlling, you're bitter, you're look at me. I keep calling her ass controlling. That is the biggest one I see. She seems to be quick tempered and angry. And I think she tries to hide that. But you can hide stuff all day. It's going to come out. And a lot of that bad behavior with LisaRaye, it has came out with Da Brat. I saw her on the Growing Up Hip Hop with Da Brat. I just, saw the dynamics of their relationship. So, yeah, I think she should, maybe go to therapy or something. That'll probably, help her break through even more. Okay, so let's look at her numbers and planets. It says those born on the 23rd of the month are ruled by the number 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5, and by the planet Mercury. Mercury represents quickness of thought, communication, and change. So she's quick on her feet with her thinking and stuff. And, she's no nonsense. So I expect that from her. Because of the cusp of the fall equinox is influenced by both Mercury, Virgo, and Venus, Libra, creativity, idealism. Y'all know what idealism is. This is how it should be. That's her wearing white all the time. Her trying to look a certain way and paint this pretty picture and sweep stuff under the rug. That way you don't see all the dirt and the trash, underneath that rug. She's very idealistic, especially when I seen her on Uncensored trying to talk about her husband in such a way. Oh, my husband is this, and, he was a man of power and luxury, and, I love being in Turks and Caicos. I loved it there. And then, Dwayne Martin ruined it. Dwayne Martin did not ruin everything. You all never had a foundation for your relationship. You said that man told you, we're going to get married and we're going to date each other within that relationship. You cannot date within a marriage. You have to date before you get married. You should know who you're marrying, and you didn't do your homework. And then you played the blame game when things didn't work out in your favor. And I'm not at all excusing Dwayne Martin, his behavior. I do believe he betrayed her. But she has to pay attention to how she betrayed herself. A lot of times, guys, it's not so much other people are betraying us. We betray ourselves first. The first betrayal is with you, because you had all signs and warnings of that your man was not any good. I'm pretty sure they came before you introduced Dwayne to your ex-husband. So I wish they would have talked about that. I wish they would have talked more about that. Because along with that story that she likes to tell about her daddy and idealistic, see, there go that word again, idealistic. My father had money and he treated me like a princess and he's such a good man, and my mother is evil and she was just jealous of our relationship. And what did Iyanla tell her? That man is manipulative. He's disrespectful. He played you and your mother against each other by treating you more like his wife than your own mother. Okay? So that man created this toxic dynamic between you and your mother, and you mad at her when really you should be mad at him. That goes back to LisaRaye telling her mother, oh, I wish it were you that were dead and not my father, painting these, pictures of, oh, this man is so good and he's a good man and he's rich, he got money, and my mother, she's the poor broken one, and she's just not happy with her life. I guarantee you guys, that is how LisaRaye saw her mother, and that's how she saw her father. But yeah, there's that word with her, idealistic. I could tell with her. I really can, especially since she act like she can't wear no other color than white. She look good in her white, though. I give LisaRaye that. But all of that, oh, I need to look fresh and I need to, be a certain way. I feel a certain way when I wear my white and I feel clean and, bullshit. You could put on another color. And it's interesting, a mother wore all black, and she probably wear all black all the time. LisaRaye like, shit, I'm gonna go the opposite way, honey. I'm gonna wear my white. I ain't trying to be like my mammy. Okay, people do that. They'll see little traits in their mother and like, I'm gonna go the opposite way. That, and I think she really likes white, but her wearing white, there's something behind that. It's deeper than her just liking it. She likes it, but there's a reason. There's some deep reasons for why she wears that color all the time. Okay, so let's get back to the book. It's basically saying, like many ruled by the number 5, they may find, however, that they are likely to both overreact mentally and change their minds and physical surroundings with great regularity. And for some reason, I keep bringing up the brat, but that's what I see with her. She does a lot of overreacting with the brat, and that is why the brat is staying away from her, honey, okay? That's what I see. And she don't just do that with the brat, but she probably do that with that daughter too. But for some reason, I've seen it more with the brat. Now, fortunately, whatever hard knocks number 5 people receive from life generally have little lasting effect on them. They recover quickly. The number 23 is often associated with happening, and for September 23rd people, this further enhances their active and mercurial side. Okay, honey, let's look at her tarot. It says the 5th card of the major arcana is the Hierophant, an interpreter of sacred mysteries who is symbolic of human understanding and faith. His knowledge is esoteric and he has authority over things unseen. Favorable traits conferred by this card are self-assuredness and insight. So we definitely could see that when we look at LisaRaye. She definitely is self-assured by, her own thoughts and her beliefs. And, she has some good insight. She seems like a very observant person, She can pick up on people quickly. That's what I'm getting. Her unfavorable traits includes moralizing. For some reason, I'm still thinking of the brat. It could be me. But I see that moralizing. We look at how she judged Will Smith's kids. They're weird, they're strange. But look at your daughter, pregnant. Not pregnant, but she got pregnant. What? Not married. She's living in your house. Why is she not living with the child's father? What is going on with that? Do y'all see what I'm saying? I got all these judgments about other people, but look at me. Hallie can't keep no man. I heard her box ain't good. She ain't good in bed. That's what they said, right? That's what they said. She tried to put it off on what she heard in the streets. But bitch, you're repeating it. So you have to believe it. Do you see what I'm saying? You willing to repeat it, so you believe that. Because that's how limited your mind is. You think keeping a man involves sex. No. And she thinks like that because, I'm a sexy woman. And no, you at 53, you should know better than that. And we know you don't know better than that. That's why your old ass is over there on OnlyFans. I'm just saying, you guys, y'all got to put all this together, honey, okay? It also says another unfavorable trait that she has is she's bombast and she suffers from dogmatism, okay? So when I look at all of that, I am picturing her over there on Fox Soul when her sister Debrat was trying to surprise her and she got all angry like that, all upset. And, I remember looking at Debrat like, damn, I feel bad for you. And I remember looking at her like, well, damn, that's probably why y'all ain't talk. Because you sick of all this energy, all this bad, negative, energy, that she was giving out. And I get it. She was hurt. She hadn't heard from her sister. I can understand that. But damn, bitch, she trying to surprise you, Be happy. She was crying and screaming at the ladies, dropping F-bombs. I was like, hold up now, hold up. I thought this was a surprise, but So let's look at what the advice, is giving her. It says it will be most important for you to make use of your downtime. During such periods, you can get in touch with what is working and what holds you back. What did I tell y'all? She needs to get in touch with what is holding her back. And it is, doing things like OnlyFans at 53. She needs to get that mother up out her house. Send her ass on home. I don't want to keep hearing about, well, that's my mother. And, I think I just heard recently of her having a conversation with Iyanla, and she was saying that, her mother, even after being helped by Iyanla, still went back to her old way of thinking, after they did the show. And I get that show, Mother, and I'm not at all saying, you guys, she got to just completely cut her off, but that mother has to get up out that house, because what she's going to do is she's going to affect LisaRaye. She already has. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to protect your peace and your spirit. I always get, asked by people, why you just be cutting people off and why you don't talk to people for a certain amount of time? Because I have big things to do in this life, and I be damned if anybody negative, disrespectful, people that are lazy, unwilling to do their work gets in the way of any of my achievements. So LisaRaye, put a stamp on your mother and mail her ass on back to Chicago. I said it. Get her ass up out that house. Let other family members, kind of deal with her. You can call, check in with her, but you ain't got to put up with that, just because she's older. That, no, get her up out your house. That mother being in that house, even though the house is big, you guys, she's taking up space and she's bringing in a lot of negative energy. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to see things the way that they are. She wants to keep arguing with you and your daughter. It is what it is. You got to accept people for who and what they are. Get that daughter up out your house. She too damn grown. Okay, she out here having sex, getting pregnant. Get that ass a job at the grocery store, the local cafe. I don't care. Get your ass up, Kai, and get a job. The word today is job. J-O-B. Get her ass up out that house too. That's what I would do, you guys. I think if LisaRaye would get, these people up out of her house and quit with the codependency of, oh, they need me, my grandbaby needs me. Yeah, they would love to see you and be with you, but you got to let these people have their own lives, have their own space, so set a timeline for that daughter, get her up out of there, her and the grandbaby, you could visit them. We see people do that all the time, but all of that, it's a lot of bad energy, and LisaRaye is getting older. See, when you're younger, you could kind of handle, a lot of different energy, right? You're younger. But as you get older, you'll hear older people say it all the time. I ain't got that kind of time no more. I'm tired now. My back hurt. LisaRaye is changing. Yes, she still looks physically stunning on the outside, but all of this is taking an emotional toll on her on the inside. So she need to get them people up out her house. I don't care who is related to who, and that my mama, that my daughter, all that type of shit, you guys. It will kill you. You cannot do that. You got to figure out what type of energy is these people bringing to your life. And they are not, bringing the best energy. She's not going to grow and be the best she can be if they are still in that house and they're all interacting in the same way that they always have. That's what I'm saying. So you could still love them, talk to them, visit them, but get them up out your house. And then I feel like once she begins to make better changes, get that ass over there on Lifetime, get off OnlyFans. Okay, get over there with Vivica, honey. Get some mature jobs. That way you could be taken seriously. Because right now, when we think of LisaRaye, we think Players Club. We think, her taking off her bikini and being sexy, And that's cool when you're in your 20s and you coming up. That's cool. We want to see something different. Give us something different. So some more of the advice that the book is giving her is, ready yourself for life's battles beforehand. And I feel she could do that by getting them up out the house. Being prepared is key. Right now, you guys, she's not prepared. It's too many deflections, too many distractions. Okay? And as long as you got a whole bunch of deflections and distractions, you can't you can't get your mind right. Okay? You can't approach projects and give them 100% because you all over the place. You trying to be your mama's mother. You trying to be your daughter's, you are your daughter's mother, but you gotta still treat her like she a damn kid. Now she got a kid. Now do you see what I'm saying? You are spreading yourself too thin. And what did we hear LisaRaye say on Iyanla? I feel like I'm spreading myself too thin. And who asked you to do that? You chose to do that. You are making choices that are harming you. They're not helping you. And that's why you are where you are at right now. So I think, I think that would do her some good. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the birthday reading right here. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this birthday reading. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.